All right, guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about the Push Elevensix. We're just going to be going over it, giving you some tips about how to set up yours, and also I'll throw in there why you should get it, right? Because you got to know why you want one. So just for starters, we'll talk about why you would want to upgrade to an 11.6. So first off, Push is a company out of Colorado. They are a pretty small company, but they make some super rad mountain biking stuff that's really high tech. Just like, as you can see, this is a rear shock that is just completely crazy. And they do a really great job with customer service and customer care. They really care about their product, so obviously they care about you buying their product. They put a lot of engineering into the 11.6, and they also do fork dampener upgrades and stuff like that. But their main product is definitely the 11.6. It's super awesome. It's definitely an upgrade from just a standard rear shock, even if you have an air shock. If you have a coil shock, it is still an upgrade. It's not an average coil shock. I'll get into that in a minute. If you're having an air shock and you want some more adjustability and you want that awesome feel of a coil, this is definitely a sweet upgrade for you. So yeah, let me get into kind of the technical aspects of the 11.6 and I'll keep talking about it, right? So like I said, this one is in the standard eyelet. It also comes in the trunnion. We don't have any bikes that have trunnion mounts. At the top, you have your dual overhead compression valves. You have the firm setting and the soft setting, or the firm and the bump setting. The firm has this black dial and the soft or bump has the silver. You would do the firm if you're maybe hitting some jumps or if you're wanting to pedal. Just from experience, if you put it on the firm, it is not like a normal coil. You don't have a lot of sag. It really stiffens the coil up. I don't know how they do it. I'm not an engineer, but good work on that. The bump is probably what most people will be running it in, especially when you're doing some big hits or just trail riding. Both of these have 25 speed of high and low, or 25 clicks of high and low speed compression, 18 clicks of low speed rebound, and the bottom. Definitely a ton of adjustability just already with the overhead valves. So that makes you be able to dial in your shock. So if you want it a little firmer in the low speed and then you also want it a little softer in the high speed, you have 25 clicks of adjustability to get that done. So that is a ton. You're also able to lock or firm up your suspension and adjust it through that too, which is incredible. That is really rare. You have a ton of adjustability, which is already incredible. That is huge for people wanting to dial in their suspension and get a perfect ride. So this is perfect for anybody, any situation on any bike. They can figure it out. So their hybrid hyper coil progressive spring comes in 25 pound increments. So you can pretty much dial it in for your weight and riding style almost exactly. And then this is a super light coil. It's lighter than I think pretty much all the coils that are on the market right now. And like I said, you can dial it into your weight. It is progressive, so it gets harder as it goes down. And it's an extremely linear performing shock, so just in linear. I don't know how to explain linear. Which is great for big bumps and small bump sensitivity and stuff like that. So very predictable shock that you can dial in really well. I'm gonna dive into the internals a little bit, but a lot of that stuff even goes over my head. So just in the internals, they have the speed sensitive bottoming out control. So that means, you know, when you case a jump or come up short on some stuff, that the shock actually compensates for that without blowing out the entire shock. That's kind of a major thing if you're like me and you don't always land perfectly. This shock is extremely customizable, extremely tunable. It's made by a US company and they do a great job. One thing is, if you change your bikes, you are able to send it back to them and have them rebuild it for that new bike, because not every bike comes with the same eye-to-eye or stroke or anything like that. So yeah, the 11.6 is awesome. Definitely check them out online or check them out on our website if we have any more left. But yeah, just a sick company. They make a sick product with the 11.6. Definitely something that you might consider upgrading your bike to. Thanks for watching, guys. Tune in Friday for some cool videos. Every Tuesday and Friday. We need to do an update on Howler right now. It's just been super dry outside, so you know you can't really move powder around. But we will get an update as soon as we can. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching.